Budapest, the capital of Hungary, is a city of breathtaking beauty, shadowed past and vibrant present. Split by the mighty Danube River, Budapest is a tale of two cities, Buda and Pest, that were once divided not only by geography but by culture, history, and class. In 1873, the cities unified to become one powerhouse of Central Europe, and the echoes of this union still ripple through the city's streets today. But Budapest's story isn't just about architecture and beauty, it's about resilience. The city has endured some of Europe's darkest chapters, including the devastation of World War II and the brutal suppression of the Hungarian Revolution in 1956. During World War II, more than 80% of the city's buildings were damaged or destroyed. Perhaps most tragically, Budapest saw the murder of tens of thousands of its Jewish citizens, especially along the banks of the Danube, where people were lined up, shot, and left to fall into the icy river. The haunting Shoes on the Danube Bank memorial marks this spot today, a chilling reminder of what once was and a vow that it should never happen again. Yet from this devastation, Budapest emerged stronger, and today it stands as one of Europe's most culturally rich, affordable, and awe-inspiring cities. Walk its streets and you'll see grand neo-Gothic cathedrals, Ottoman-era thermal baths, and socialist-era buildings all coexisting. It's a city of contrast, elegant yet gritty, old yet buzzing with youth. The people of Budapest, known as Budapestiek, are proud, warm, and quietly resilient. They speak Hungarian, one of the most complex and unique languages in the world. It's not related to any of its neighboring countries' languages, making it one of Europe's linguistic outliers. A common local saying is, "Ahogi esik, ugi pufan," which means, whatever falls, falls how it may. A fitting reflection of Hungarian realism and acceptance of life's unpredictability. Another popular expression, jobb felni, mint megijedni, translates to better to be afraid than to be surprised. A nod to a past filled with political upheaval and uncertainty. The culture in Budapest is deeply rooted in family, food, music, and national pride. Religion still plays a role in daily life, with the majority of the population identifying as Roman Catholic, though you'll also find significant Protestant and Jewish communities. Hungarian folk traditions are preserved in rural areas but are celebrated in the city through dance festivals, embroidery art, and music events. As for the climate, Budapest experiences all four seasons vividly. Winters can drop below freezing, often blanketed in snow, while summers are warm and sunny with average highs in July reaching around 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius. Spring and autumn offer mild, pleasant weather, making those seasons ideal for visiting. The city is a paradise for food lovers. Traditional Hungarian cuisine is rich, flavorful, and heartwarming. You absolutely must try goulash or goulash, a spicy meat and vegetable soup that's Hungary's national dish. For something more indulgent, hortobágyi palacinta is a savory crepe filled with meat and covered in a creamy paprika sauce. Sweet lovers shouldn't leave without tasting Rates, the Hungarian version of strudel, or the famous dobos torta, a layered sponge cake topped with caramel. Transportation in Budapest is efficient and budget-friendly. Locals primarily use the extensive metro, tram, and bus networks. The yellow tram number 2 offers one of the most scenic rides along the Danube, often hailed as one of Europe's most beautiful tram lines. The metro, especially Line 1, is a historical gem. It's the oldest electrified underground railway in continental Europe. A single ticket costs less than $1.50 USD, and visitors can grab a travel pass for unlimited rides at a great value. While taxis are available, most locals avoid them due to high prices and occasional tourist scams. Instead, walking and biking are popular ways to soak in the sights at a relaxed pace. Budapest's transformation from a war-torn city to a beacon of art, music, and resilience is nothing short of inspiring. There's a certain energy pulsing through the city, a fusion of pain, pride, and progress that you feel in its streets, taste in its food, and hear in its music. And while it's often overshadowed by flashier European capitals, those who visit Budapest often leave with the same thought: why didn't I come here sooner? Budapest isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a treasure trove of surprises waiting to be uncovered. Here are a few fun facts that make this city even more unforgettable. Thermal capital of the world, Budapest sits atop 120 hot springs and has more thermal baths than any other city in the world. The Széchenyi thermal bath, with its ornate yellow facade, is not just for soaking, it's also where locals play chess while waist-deep in warm water. The Parliament building has more than 691 rooms. It's not only one of the most iconic sites in Hungary, but also one of the largest parliament buildings in the world. It's equal in height to St. Stephen's Basilica, symbolizing the balance of church and state. A hidden underground world, beneath Buda Castle lies a labyrinth of caves and tunnels used throughout history for military defense, secret meetings, and even as a wine cellar. A city of bridges, Budapest boasts 8 bridges connecting Buda and Pest. The most famous, the Chain Bridge, was the first permanent bridge across the Danube and a symbol of unity. The city lights, Budapest's nickname, the Paris of the East, isn't just poetic, it's practical. The city lights up at night in a golden glow, especially around the Parliament and Buda Castle, drawing thousands to the riverbanks each evening. When it comes to must-see attractions, Fisherman's Bastion offers sweeping views of the city and feels like something out of a fairy tale. St. Stephen's Basilica is a masterpiece of architecture and home to Hungary's most sacred relic, the mummified right hand of St. Stephen. For something quirky, Memento Park houses communist-era statues and serves as a sobering reminder of the country's past. The Great Market Hall is a sensory overload of food, spices, and handmade goods, while Heroes Square proudly honors Hungary's founding leaders. And for those who crave something off the beaten path, wander into the city's famous ruin bars like Simple Kurt. These unique spots were built in abandoned buildings and filled with recycled furniture, art, and live music. They're weird, wonderful, and totally Budapest. Challenge for you, viewers. Can you find the bronze statue of the little girl sitting on the Danube promenade? She's not only adorable, but considered one of Budapest's good luck charms. Snap a picture with her and tag our channel. Let's see how many of you can track her down. On a personal note, my first trip to Budapest was during the spring. I remember walking through Margaret Island with a chimney cake in one hand and a camera in the other, listening to street musicians play Hungarian folk songs as the sun set over the Danube. I met a local artist who shared stories of his grandparents surviving the 1956 uprising. He told me, "We don't just live here. We carry the weight and beauty of this city with us." That conversation stayed with me. Another time, I visited during winter and dipped into the steaming Széchenyi baths while snowflakes drifted down from the sky. It was like being in a dream. Cold air on my face, warm water on my skin, surrounded by laughter and history. Budapest has also graced the silver screen. Movies like Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy, and Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence were filmed here, showcasing the city's dramatic backdrops and moody charm. Even Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol had scenes shot in Budapest, adding to its cinematic allure. And what do celebrities think of the city? Anthony Bourdain once called Budapest a city of stark, stunning contrasts and a mecca for meat lovers. Will Smith posted a video from the Chain Bridge doing push-ups on a ledge, because of course he did. And actress Jamie Lee Curtis praised Budapest as one of the most beautiful cities I've ever worked in. So what's stopping you from experiencing this gem of a city for yourself? Would you walk the line between past and present in a city that never forgot its history, but never stopped looking forward? Subscribe, like, and share this video for more amazing untold travel stories from around the world, right here on this channel.